Pocket Paragons, Acquisitions Incorporated, flipping through the cards. I'm sure this is some kind of RPG thing. Looks like it, but you let me know though. Here we go. Man, I got that Mario Wonder. Haven't even cracked it open yet. Got to learn how to record and stream and screen record on Switch. Always something new to learn. Yeah, like I say, hopefully get to play this Pocket Paragons Acquisitions Incorporated tomorrow, so get to see these cards in full effect. Alright. Omen Dran. Omen is tough, endurable, use his healing magic to outlast your enemy and pound them into the ground. Basic fighting guy. And Divine Strike, his ultimate, I believe. Maybe not ultimate, just his fight thing does 3. Block 1 damage dealt to you this round. If you have 3 plus energy, instead block all damage dealt to you this round. Encounters the flight, and if you do, gain 1 energy. He has Guiding Bolt with Pierce. If this ability is countered or blocked, deal 1 unblockable damage. Encounters the Book Knowledge, and if you do, gain 1 energy. Cure Wounds, heal 3. Counters the fight. If you do, gain 1 energy. Even Song, 1 sword. If you have 2 plus energy, then it has attack plus 2. And Execute, so this one does the Execute move, where like they could be on 10 health, but you can still just execute them though. And defeat your enemy if they played the Rest ability. So I never want to get caught lacking playing Rest. Alright, Night Force Blade, the block. If you block damage, heal 1, and defend, block all damage dealt to you this round. Rest, this is what you don't want to be caught lacking with. At the end of the round, ready all of your abilities. Pocket Paragons. Alright, back to it. Rest, don't want to get caught lacking. At the end of your round, ready all of your abilities and gain 1 energy. So bring all your played cards back to hand. In Sacred, this ability is always ready and can't be exhausted. Alright, Prophet of Profit. So this is his ultimate, the Swirl, and then it's non-inheritable, looks like. And whenever an enemy counters one of your abilities, block 1 damage you're dealt this round, and passive becomes active when you have 1 energy. Okay, so that's that passive thing we were talking about. So I guess he's always got active to this. So I mean, I guess he's always got access to this. It becomes active when you have 1 energy. So this guy always blocks 1 damage. So this guy's somewhat of a tank. All right, then we got Jim Dark Magic, basic character. Book Knowledge. Jim has hard-hitting spells, but is limited by his spell slots. Make sure to play his biggest spells when they can't be blocked or countered. Jim's Clowning Coin. Your enemy must exhaust an ability. If you have plus 1 energy, block 1 damage, and counters the flight. If you do, gain 1 energy. Raw Unbridled Arrogance. Stun. If you counter an ops ability, they exhaust it. If this counters an enemy ability, you gain 1 additional energy and counters the book. And if you do, gain 1 energy. Fireball does a big old 4 damage of 10. Vulnerable. If this card is countered, exhaust it. And counters the fist. If you do, gain 1 energy. Let's make sure what exhausted is. Exhausted cards in your discard that you can't play. An effect that causes you to exhaust a card makes you discard a ready card. These cards are face up in public information. Alright, so it sounds like they just go from hand to the discard. Something like that. Right? And the Twins. That's the Execute move. Does 2. Your enemy can't heal this round. And defeat your enemy if they played Rest. Cape of Dark Magic. That's a block. If you don't block damage, ready this ability. And Rest. Ready all your abilities and gain 1 energy. Sacred, this ability is always ready and can't be exhausted. Jim's Ultra Kill Blaster. Ultimate does 5, that's crazy. and can't be inherited, looks like. Your enemy can't heal this round. If this ability is blocked, deal 2 unblockable damage, store this ability, and lose all energy. Alright, then we have Strix Beast Stinger. Strix's spells are powerful against specific ability symbols. Use her meta magic to change those symbols to what you need. And she is an advanced character. 2-star. Alright, Mounting Dread does 2 strength. Hit next round. If your enemy plays a strength, they take 4 unblockable damage. Counters the flight. If you do, gain 1 energy. Cackle does 1 damage. Flight. Hit. Your enemy must exhaust their flight if possible. Yeah, so like you hit with this, then they got to discard that card until they rest again. That's all exhaust is. Counters book, gain energy. Unleash Waffles deals 2 damage. Block damage dealt to you by book this round. If you have 2+ energy, then gain +2 attack. And counters the fist. If you do, gain 1 energy. And the Execute Staff of Horn Crescent. Hit if your block is exhausted, ready it, and execute if they play rest. Polymorph into Chicken. If you block damage, heal 1. If you block damage from an execute, your enemy must exhaust an ability. Defend. Comforting Feather. Rest. If your enemy played rest, heal 2. At the end of your turn, ready all of your abilities and gain 1 energy. Alright, Wrath of the Trash Witch cannot be inherited, and this ability game begins the game on this side. Whenever you counter an enemy ability, instead of gaining energy, flip this ability. Okay, passive, always active, and you flip it. First flip card I've seen in the game. And meta magic, after abilities are revealed, but before they resolve, you may change an ability symbol in your abilities text box, not including counter and execute effects, to any symbol of your choice. If you do, flip this ability. Alright, she seems very complicated. Strix Beast Stinger. Alright, moving on to Certainty Dren. I remember doing a This Week in TCGs on this one. Doesn't it all just come back around? You put the work in, then it comes back around. I love it. Alright, she's an expert character, 3-star. Certainty can banish her ops' abilities permanently as long as she knows what they plan to do. Alright, she is metaphysical. Alright, Charm. Fist ability, block all damage dealt to you this round. If you have +1 energy, this ability can't be countered. Counters, if you do, gain +1 energy. And legally binding documency can't be inherited. Sure, that's what that means. And then grab 3. If your enemy didn't deal damage or play a grab, you deal 3 unblockable damage. Counters book. Healing Word, Swift, heal 2. Counters fist. Green Flame Blade, 2 execute. If you have 2+ energy, this ability's damage is unblockable. Calm Emotions, this is the block. If you block damage, heal 1 for each enemy ability you've banished this game. Defend. And Heaven's Luck, if you have banished 3+ enemy abilities this game and you survive this round, execute your enemy. At the end of your round, ready all of your abilities and gain 1 energy. That's the heal. No, that's the rest. And Sacred, this ability is ready. Is always ready and can't be exhausted. So I guess can't be discarded. And let's read exhausted again. Cards in your discard that you can't play. Okay, cards in your discard that you can't play. Infected causes you to exhaust a card, makes your discard a ready card. These cards are face up in public information. Alright, something like that. Vicious Mockery. At the end of each round, you may spend 1 energy and store 1 of your 9 rest ready abilities face down. And if you do, next round, after abilities are revealed, reveal your face down stored ability, then exhaust it. If your enemy's ability matches the symbol on the card you stored, banish it. Always active. That's next level thinking, so She would not be my go-to character, but I'm sure she will be in the mix though. All right, on to Evelyn Marthane. And you know what? Let's split this up into two. BRB.